Hello and a very warm welcome to Earl's Court in London. This iconic venue has played host to many glamorous and exciting events throughout its long history, and this evening is no exception. Britain is in party mood today thanks to the wonderful news about a new British baby, and in just 15 minutes time you'll be able to join the 3,000 celebrities, dealers and media guests from all over the world who are here at Earl's Court to witness the arrival of a second. I'm Ginny Buckley and welcome to the global premiere of an all-new sports saloon from Jaguar. It is, of course, the much-anticipated Jaguar XE. Thank you for joining our global webcast. We have an action-packed couple of hours ahead, and the team at Jaguar would love to hear your reactions to their new baby. The Twitter hashtag is FeelXE, so let us know your thoughts. Now, tonight's event is going to be a star-studded one, so let's head over to Laura Whitmore on the red carpet and find out what's going on out there. Hi, Laura.
Thanks, Ginny. Yes, it's all hotting up here on the red carpet. Now, this is no ordinary launch. Not only do we have familiar faces from the motoring world, we also have very famous faces from the fashion and music world too. Now, after the reveal, we're also going to be having performances from Kaiser Chiefs, from Eliza Doolittle, and a little bit later, we're going to a very secret location to see a fabulous performance by none other than Emily Sandé. Now, she's going to be performing her brand new track, her Jaguar FeelXE song. Now, this is an amazing song written especially for the new XE and, of course, inspired by the public. Now, we're going to be talking to her just a little bit later on, but before that, let's have a little look at Emily and why she wrote the track.
My name is Emily, I'm a singer, and we're here shooting for Jaguar. When I write a new song, that's one of the most exhilarating feelings for me because it's something suddenly sprung from nothing. For me, it's the closest to magic that I've experienced. I feel exhilarated when I'm about to go on stage. You don't know what's going to happen, but once you step on stage, it's a real relief. I'm asking the public to send in their thoughts and experiences of exhilaration using the hashtag FeelXE. And this could be, a short tweet or a photo, a video, a song that makes them feel a certain way, a sound that makes them feel a certain way. So I'm just excited to see what's going to come in, and I feel like it's just going to be great inspiration for me. I'm going to take all these submissions and ideas in. I'm not going to be too robotic about it. I'm just going to see how it makes me feel. Thousands of people writing together can only be a powerful thing to do. On the 8th of September, a secret location on the Thames will be the debut premiere of this exhilarating track. I'm just excited to release it to the world. The Jaguar XE is a very beautiful car. I can't say very much, but it is distinctively Jaguar in a completely new vibrant way.
Well, I'm now lucky enough to be joined by the lady herself. Emily, we've just seen you in that film sharing your thoughts, and you were right in the middle of the songwriting process then.
Yes.
What was the reaction like?
The reaction was great. I was quite overwhelmed by the responses. They were very poetic, very well thought out, and I was very happy that people seemed so responsive to this challenge, and very grateful for all the help.
Did the process differ from how you would normally set about writing?
Yeah, usually it's just myself at a piano or with another producer or musician, so it was really different with so many heads and so many thoughts involved. But, I really tried to sit back, meditate on what was being brought on, and just let the feeling write the song. So in that sense, it was very similar, but it was just having all these other new creative inputs that made it quite different.
So what can you tell us about this new track? We're very excited about hearing it.
The new track? I'm really proud of it. I'm really proud of what came out. I've never really written a song in that way or in that length of time. So I'm really proud of it, and I really think it captures that feeling that we were trying to get at. And whenever I play it, it does lift me, and that was the whole point. That's what I wanted to achieve. So I'm happy.
Okay, I need to let you go because I know that you're part of this spectacular performance that we're about to see. You need to go off and prepare for that. Thanks very much, Emily. And of course, later this evening, you'll be able to join us for an exclusive performance from Emily when we're going to hear that new track. Don't forget, our Twitter hashtag is FeelXE. Now over to Laura, who has some more guests on the red carpet.
Well, look who I found. Kaiser Chiefs. Hello, guys.
Hello there. How are you doing again?
Good, not too bad. I'm stalking you. We are here at an amazing reveal today. Just tell me a little bit about where we are and why you guys are here.
Okay, I'll say where we are. We're at Earl's Court in London Town. Earl's Court, London Town.
Okay. Who wants to take the next bit?
Is it me again?
What are we getting here?
Okay, we're here for the launch of the new Jaguar XE car. We're playing some songs in part of the show. There's a show.
There we go. It was going to be an amazing show. I want to talk a bit about...
I haven't seen the show yet, so don't spoil it.
Well, I haven't either. I assume it's going to be amazing because look at where we are. It's Jaguar. That they know how to put on a party.
Yeah, we haven't seen the show. We're at the end of it, which is good.
Okay.
So we can sit and watch it, relaxing, thinking about the songs we're going to sing. What's the set list going to be, Si? Stuff like that.
But can you relax? I always hate when I have to do something at the end because I like to get over and done with, but maybe that's just me.
I hadn't thought about that until you just said that then, so thanks a lot.
I've just worried them. We have to talk about Jaguar, why we are here. Will you guys be driving home in one of these beauties tonight?
Let's hope so, eh? 1, 2, 3, 6. We need 6 for us.
Oh,
6,
I thought you were going to squeeze you all into the one.
No. Imagine not on the hump in the back.
Oh, yeah.
It is an amazing car. It is an amazing car. Tell me about why you love Jaguar so much.
Why I love Jaguar so much?
Yeah, as a brand.
As a band.
A brand.
As a brand. I didn't know there was
I'm
a
not
band.
telling you to speak on behalf of all of the band.
Okay. Well, I love them because Alistair Nightingale's dad had one at school, and it was the best car of any of the friends I had.
You know, it's always the earliest memories.
Yeah, I remember sliding around the back seat on that. Not with Alistair Nightingale's dad, I'd like to point that out. It was just in the back of the car.
It's a good car to be sliding around the back of. Guys, thank you very much. I know you're performing a little bit later on.
It is a great British brand.
Brand. It's so similar.
Well, that's why they invited us today, because we're a great British band.
And they're a great British brand.
Yeah. It was a typo.
They got confused. Guys, always lovely talking to you. I can't wait to see the reveal of the new XE and, of course, your performance. But right now, speaking of the Jaguar XE, let's have a little look at some of the elements that make up such an amazing car. Look at this.
At Jaguar, we understand that in-car technologies in this ever more connected and fast-paced world are an integral part of your driving experience. With the all-new XE, we're introducing an entire suite of cutting-edge driver aids and entertainment systems. XE will be the first Jaguar to run on new in-control touch infotainment system via a new 8-inch touchscreen. It also supports our new smartphone technology, in-control apps, which syncs Apple and Android smartphones to the car and allows the driver to access entertainment and information apps installed on their phone. From up-to-the-minute parking information to conference calls, hotel bookings, to traffic warnings, in-control apps can all be accessed with the touch of the screen. Passengers can also make use of the in-car Wi-Fi hotspot, which allows multiple devices to connect to the internet via the best possible mobile connection using a roof antenna. And with the new XE, you don't even have to touch it at all. Because the human voice is one of the most direct tools we have, XE features plain speech voice control. And we've made sure you can directly access any level of the system just by speaking. So there's no working through lots of menus. Navigating straight to the feature you desire couldn't be quicker, easier, or safer.
Max Milner, how are you?
I'm very well, how are you?
Not too bad. Now we're here in this glitzy surroundings for the reveal of the new Jaguar XE. Let's talk about Jaguar as a brand and why you're here today.
Beautiful car. Beautiful. I've actually seen it. It's stunning.
I haven't seen it. You can't give away too much, but give me
Oh,
something.
I'm not going to give anything away. I can't give anything away. You'll see it soon.
Okay.
It's beautiful, and and they've all the old cars back there as well. Stunning, really, really stunning.
It's such an amazing brand. Do you have like an earliest memory of when you first knew what a Jaguar was, or someone that you knew that had one?
My dad still has a Jaguar now. And has had a couple of Jaguars, so yeah, absolutely. I do remember from a young age, but I'm not actually. Yeah. I'm a motorbike person, but I love cars, and especially being around all of these. Yeah. It's stunning.
It's the best car around by far. Will you be driving home in a new Jaguar XE this evening?
I mean, maybe. You can buy it for me. No.
I never know. I might have to get a ride home because I need a lift afterwards. So, yeah, cool, perfect.
Wonderful.
Well, you stay here with us. In the meantime, let's go back to Ginny in the studio.
Well, I'm joined now by award-winning actor and this evening's narrator, John Hannett. John, thank you for taking the time to talk to us. How are things backstage? I don't know if I dare ask you, to be honest.
Yeah, no, everybody's found a little space to just completely panic in on their own, which is fairly standard for an opening night of anything, you know.
What can you tell us about the performance? I know you can't give away too much. Can you tell us anything?
Well, if you wait a little while, you'll see the whole thing yourself.
Fair enough. That's a good
it's really quite amazing. It's very much a sort of event in the kind of Olympic style. And sort of been inspired by that sort of epic narrative, and yet for something, you know, whether it be a sporting event or whether it be for a car, it kind of has a sort of epic grandness about it, and it's just fun. It's a fun event.
Can't wait to see it.
I hope I hope it goes well then.
I'm going to let you go and do a few more preparations.
Yeah, all right. Thanks very much.
Let's head back to Laura on the red carpet.
Music legend Brian, how are you doing?
Well, today I'm doing very, very well, me darling. It's a day of firsts today. We just got the new album, and I've just heard it for the first time.
Are you happy? You happy?
Very happy. I'm going to see Ian's new car, his Jaguar's new baby, the XE. And I've just heard, just before this interview, that my Project 7 is behind this screen. And I'm going to see my own car for the first time, so I'm very, very happy. Hey.
Today is a great day for you. Let's talk about the new car, the new XE. Has Ian told you anything about it? Do you know any kind of insider information?
He didn't tell me too much, except that he said, you're going to love driving it. He said, you really are going to love driving it. I'm very happy for Ian. I love Ian, and I love his work. And I saw some photographs of this car, and it just looks like it's got a black belt in judo. This car's rock and roll. I mean, it really is. It's exciting to look at. You know, and when a car looks like it's moving when it's standing still, to me, it's a good car.
Well, there you go. Rock and roll. Back to you, Ginny, in the studio.
Well, now I'm joined by a very special guest, the man responsible for designing the Jaguar XE, none other than the director of design for Jaguar, Ian Callum. Ian, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling excited, slightly nervous. And the excitement's building up, and with huge anticipation because this car is so important to us. And yeah, it's great.
And it's really fitting, isn't it, that this car is launched here at Earls Court, because there's a strong connection, isn't there, with it?
Yeah, I mean, I've remembered Earls Court for many years. We've launched 14 cars in 60 years here. We'll be the last car ever to be launched here, actually, because it's not going to last much longer, which is very sad. But that in itself is quite romantic and quite fitting for the brand.
Ian, we've got one very big night ahead of us here at Earls Court, but I guess for you it's been a very long journey to get to this point.
Yes, it's nearly 4 years, and it's something like 6 million man-years to get this car to fruition. And it's taken a lot of commitment, a lot of passion, and a lot of drive, and a lot of belief by people, because this is not an easy car to do and design. And I have to say, it's hugely satisfying to see it come to fruition.
Well, it's been a long time coming, but we don't have much longer to wait. Thanks very much for joining us, Ian.
Thank you.
As I said, in just a few minutes' time, you'll be able to witness the spectacular reveal of Ian's latest creation. And, of course, later this evening, we'll have that exclusive show from Emily Sunday. But first, let's head back to Laura on the red carpet.
Steve Redgrave, how are you?
Very well indeed. Looking forward to this evening.
What an evening it's going to be. Already very glitzy event. Let's talk about why we're all here, the reveal of the new Jaguar XE. Are you excited to see it?
I am very excited. I've been driving Jaguars for a very long time now, and it was always my dream car as a kid. That of XJS is what I always wanted, and so I'm certainly looking forward to seeing what the XE is like.
Will you be hoping to driving home on one of the new XEs this evening?
If they want to loan me one, I'll very happily drive it home. Depends how much champagne I drink.
Oh yeah, well maybe we'll get someone else to drive you home in it to be safe.
Very much, yeah.
Lovely to talk to you. Enjoy the night. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Pleasure.
Thank you, Laura. Well, I'm now inside the main auditorium here at Earls Court. The 3,000 invited VIP guests are all in their seats, and it feels very exciting in here. That's because this spectacular show and the reveal of the all-new Jaguar XE are about to start. It's time for me to say goodbye, because here's the show. Enjoy.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Head of Global PR Communications, Jaguar Land Rover, Fiona Pargeter.
ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the world premiere of the all-new Jaguar XE. On behalf of the Jaguar Land Rover CEO, Dr. Ralph Spate, and the Executive Committee, may I say how delighted we are to see so many friends of Jaguar and colleagues who have travelled from all around the world. And also a special welcome to all those watching online. Thank you for joining. Today, a new royal baby was announced. Many of you may have heard this. And tonight, we announce our new baby Jaguar. We're here in London's Earls Court, a truly fitting venue for tonight's launch because 14 Jaguars have made their global debut here in this building over the past 60 years. However, tonight's launch is going to be a very different type of launch. I'm lucky. I've seen the rehearsals today, and I know you're going to love the show. I've been presenting new cars to the media for 25 years, and this really is the most significant launch that I've been privileged to be part of. Producing a car takes several years, involves thousands of talented people and their commitment. So tonight, we've teamed up with many talented people from the world of show business who are going to tell our story for us over the next 90 minutes. Tonight, we will celebrate Jaguar's innovation and design. The show will reflect our quality, our style, and of course, our British sense of humour. So, ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy the show.
Where do ideas come from? Where do we find inspiration and creativity? Where does the imagination join forces with technology, innovation, and design to create a spaceship to go to the moon, or a computer you can hold in the palm of your hand, or the next great car for the future? Join me on a journey through space, through time, through your imagination. A story, an adventure, as three young lads embark on a mission. And we realize what Jaguar is about. A marriage of seduction and performance. And they create the Jaguar XE. Our story begins in Edinburgh, 1961. Jaguar had just launched the E-Type, and it had grabbed the imagination of a young boy called Alexander.
It's so amazing. Look, there's another one.
Ha ha! That's fine! It's called an E-Type.
Do you think I can draw a car like that?
You keep sketching cars the way you've been doing, study hard, and you'll design something of your own one day.
When I'm older, I want to design a car for the future.
Maybe you will one day. Alex, you can do anything you want if you just put your heart and your mind to it. Yes?
It's so amazing.
You can do anything you want if you put your heart and mind to it, Alex. Come along, bed. Your mother will be annoyed and we don't need any trouble. You get in your pajamas. Your mother tells me you've been doing some new drawings of cars. I bet this is them. Oh, it is. Let's have a look. Uh-huh. It's lovely. This one's got wings. This one's made of chocolate, plain, I think. And this one looks like a sports car. That's great. Ah, there you are. Now, tell me, how did you get on with your football today?
Good. I done 2 assists, 1 goal, and hit the crossbar.
That's pretty good. It's better than I could do at your age. Right now, that's ready for school tomorrow. Now then, you snuggle down, sleep tight. Night-night, Alex.
Good night, Grandpa.
Now for more whiskey.
So young Alex goes to bed dreaming of spaceships and sports cars, football and sweet shops, boys' stuff. But like all 6-year-olds, he grows up quickly. And he moves to London with his mum, losing his Scottish accent, unfortunately, and becomes a 16-year-old lad.
Alex! Hey, that dude!
Alex! Are you up?
Yes.
Are you coming?
Yes.
Oh, are you reading those magazines again? Jaguar World, Popular Motoring, The Crankshaft Journal, Playboy. Why aren't you doing your homework?
It's the weekend, Mum.
Well, you can do your homework on the weekend. Get changed.
Yeah, can you turn around, please?
Oh. If your father were alive, you'd have done your homework.
Mum, just go and make breakfast.
Oh, right away, hotshot.
So now you've met me, Alex. That's my mum. We live together, just the 2 of us. It was a pretty normal weekend and a mysterious man appeared in my room from nowhere.
Hey, Alex.
Who are you?
I'm a time traveler.
What the? Who's he?
He's my rock guitarist.
Awesome.
Cool, huh? I have a note from your grandfather.
My grandfather's dead.
I know. He says you have to design a car for the future, 2015.
That's his handwriting.
Yep. He says a Jaguar, to be specific.
Look, I'm only 16. I am not ready for this.
Oh, come on. You've got a rucksack full of sketches of cars for the future right here. Been doing them since you were 6 years old. Anyway, what if I said you don't have a choice? This is a story, and you're the hero. You're in it.
Look, I don't want to go alone. Can I bring some mates?
Sure, come on, let's go. Don't forget the rucksack.
This is where I come into the story. There I was, just fixing up my lovely Morris Minor, having trouble with the trunnions, seeing if I could pack them full of grease. And then they come over to my house.
Harry!
All right, mate.
Do you want to come on a time travel?
No, got a date. Double D's, mate.
Oh, come on, look. We have to design the car for the future.
Oh, God. Why is there always a mission? Why can't people just travel through time for the fun of it? I've never... Who's he?
Oh, he's the mysterious man who shows up everywhere and takes us through time and space, and
Shall
that's
we?
his guitarist.
You ready? I think I'll just stick with my date, thank you.
Fine, I'll go with Rakesh.
Oh, not Rakesh! Come on, wait!
Which is where I come into the story. My name's Rakesh. My parents want me to be a doctor because all good Indian boys become doctors. But I want to study aerodynamics and design planes.
Oi, Rakesh.
Look!
Looking very smart.
Grandparents. Oh, look! Look, it's the Vulcan bomber!
I love the Vulcan bomber.
Wow! Right, so this bloke here is going to guide us on an international time travel. So we can design the car of the future and save the world.
Not save the world, just the car.
Ah, the drawings!
Yes, so, can you come?
Well, of course! The space-time continuum is a well-evidenced theory. I'm in!
So we have about 1 hour.
Wait, why do we only have an hour?
I've got a dentist appointment, 70s teeth.
So what do we do?
You don't do anything, you just stand right there. And you feel it. Okay? Can you feel it?
Oh my God, I feel it!
Turn around!
Whoa. Who are they?
He's my rock singer, come on! You just run through the time gaps, let's go!
This is so ridiculous!
Time travel to the future. Time travel to the past. Here we're going crazy. Don't have time to hang around. Going fast. We're on Earth to go. I don't really need to know. 'Cause it's time travel. 'Cause it's time travel.
Where's Harry?
Oh, where's the time traveler gone?
The time machine said 1935, and they were with us.
Well, look, they must be here somewhere. Let's go look.
Oh, Rakesh, it's the SS-100. It's beautiful.
Oh, no, later. We need to find Harry. Come on.
This is where I make my entrance. I'm Ruby. I was just about to go to another one of Mother's fabulous parties. to supposedly meet the man I'm going to marry. Again. I just like the cocktails.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special guest artiste with us at the Mayfair Hotel this evening. Would you please welcome to the stage Miss Emily Sandé.
You've got the words to change a nation, but you're biting your tongue. You've spent a lifetime stuck in silence, afraid that you'll say something wrong. If no one ever hears it, how we gonna learn your song? So come on, come on, come on, come on. You've got a heart as loud as lions, so why let your voice be tamed? Maybe we're a little different. There's no need to be ashamed. You've got the light to fight the shadows, so stop hiding it away. Come on, come on. I wanna sing, I wanna shout, I wanna scream till the words dry out. So put it in all of the papers. I'm not afraid. They can read all about it, read all about it. It all, oh, 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 yes, we're all wonderful, wonderful people. So when did we all get so fearful? And now we're finally finding our voices. So take a chance, come help me sing this. Yes, we're all wonderful, wonderful people. So when did we all get so fearful? And now we're finally finding our voices. So take a chance, come help me sing this. Hey, I wanna sing, I wanna shout, yes, I wanna scream till the words dry out. So put it in all of the papers. I'm not afraid. They can read all about it, read all about it. Oh, 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 I
the Mayfair Hotel, London, 1935, and the launch of the Jaguar name with a gorgeous SS100 sports car, way ahead of anything in a day.
Where's Harry?
He's around here somewhere.
There it is. Oh, look, it's Harry.
Harry,
He's on
get
the
down
bar.
from there.
Come on, Harry.
Neither did I. Guys, can we just go to the bar? I want to try a sexy on the beach.
Remember our mission, the Jaguar.
Okay, okay. Oh my God, she's beautiful. Come on, we have to talk to her. Oh.
You talk to a youth official.
Excuse me, miss. Hi. We're from Jaguar, and you have been selected for a free oil change and beauty makeover.
It's your lucky day.
I don't believe you. Go away.
Would you believe that we're from the future and we're time traveling?
A little more believable than there's something wrong with my Jaguar.
We're doing our homework. We have to design a new Jaguar for 2015, and we wanted to know if going back to the beginning would help us.
It's very simple. It's the most beautiful thing in the world. It's like a wild cat. It's feral. It breathes with you. It strokes you. It knows what you want to feel, and it gives it to you. And it has gorgeous curves. Can you see?
We're from 1971. You heard of Bowie?
Ruby! Are you coming into the party? Everyone's asking, where's Ruby? Where's Ruby? And who are these strangely dressed young men?
They're from 1971. They're just looking at the car.
Have you been drinking?
A little. A lot.
Well, pull yourself together and come inside now.
May I?
Well, we better get going.
Wait. Would you mind if I came along with you on your adventure?
Absolutely. I mean, no, not at all.
How old are you?
16 and a half. How old are you?
17. I can't bear to spend another minute in there. Where are you going next?
Wherever you want. And yes, she can come with you, but you have less than an hour.
You must be the god of time.
Something like that.
Seeing as you're trying to design a car for the future, why don't you save yourself the trouble and go to the future?
Oh my God, you're brilliant. You see straight through the mist.
Right. What do we do?
Oh, you just have to feel it, and it happens.
Really? Who are they?
Oh, that's the guitarist, and that's his rock singer.
What fun! Thank you, James. That will be all.
Oh, James, can I just press the thingy starty button? One sec.
Harry knows his cars. Bye, James.
See you later, James.
Right, come with me. We're gonna turn around and run through the time gaps. Ready? Let's go! Time travel. Time travel. Through the past. Yeah, we're going crazy. Don't have time to hang around. No, we're going fast. We're on Earth to go. I don't really need to know. 'Cause it's time travel. Wow! Yeah, we're going crazy. Hang around, no, we're going fast. 'Cause it's time. We're on Earth to go. I don't even need to know. Yes, it's time travel. Whoa! This is so groovy! What year is this?
2014.
What are these?
These are the current lineup of Jaguar.
They're beautiful. Look at the line, the stance, the proportions.
What are these? What are these?
Oh, they're carbon fiber disc brakes from aeroplanes.
This one's for me.
This one is definitely for me.
Yep, this one's mine.
This is definitely mine.
And this is where the one that you'll design will go.
Are you having a laugh? What, we have to design a Jaguar that fits in with these?
And with Harry's words, I realized the whole idea of 3 boys and a pretty girl designing a new car to fit in with this lineup was now ridiculous and impossible. Maybe my parents were right. I should be a doctor.
We were amazed at what we could see. Beautiful cars. The XJ, the XF, the F-types. How could we live up to that?
Alex, your rucksack. You've got drawings of cars of the future. There's bound to be something.
Guys, look at this!
What?
They're made of aluminium. Aerospace-inspired technology. Agility, speed, efficiency.
A super efficient engine in a lightweight body. So our car's gonna get more miles per gallon than any Jaguar ever. Cool. Who are they?
Scientists, engineers.
Can they hear us? Hello? Can they see us?
No, they can't see or hear you unless you want them to.
You made that up.
Yeah, it's quicker. It's easier. Go on, figure it out. Ask them some questions.
Who's going to ask them? You be a big boy.
People of the future, we beseech thee to hear our voices and to come to our assistance.
We come in peace.
Yes! Time travelers!
If you could help us to design a car to fit in with your lineup here,
we'd be very, very happy.
Happy?
I'm Simon. Welcome.
Oh, I know we may seem a bit strange, but you see, we've traveled through the space-time continuum.
He's
so...
trying to say we may or may not be completely particleized. We may be slightly subatomic.
I know the feeling. We've been waiting for you.
You have?
You are they who they spoke of.
Who's they?
You!
No, they. The second one. The other they.
Ah, them. No, they are they, but we need you. Your help.
You do?
You are young. You're new to the feeling. We have so much to learn from you.
Ow! Oh!
Why do you love cars?
It's easy. I love the performance, the big wheels, the way the noise gets under my skin.
I love the way the light reflects off the car so perfectly.
Oh, how the surfaces all intersect. The precision. How the worlds of engineering and design fuse to make love.
The leather seats. The glamour of it all. The sound it makes when you close the doors. I love that.
She's from 1935.
You see, we have so much to offer so many people. But we need your help. From you, we need your exhilaration. We need you to put exhilaration into this car. That's, now that's why you're here right now. It's just a feeling I can't explain. Searching for explanations, you might as well stand in the pouring rain. It's just a feeling every day, trying hard to live and just let live. But any moment something's got to give. You're looking for your just desserts. Sometimes it's the hope that hurts. Someone says it's just the way it goes. 'Cause everybody knows it's just a feeling. It's just a feeling. Hard to hold and touch, but easy to feel. There is your answer. Wherever you are, at the end of the road, there's a man playing on his guitar. Feel exhilaration, 'cause it's just a feeling. In the distance, something makes you shiver. The rush you feel comes at you like a river. And every dream you had whirls like a dancer. Your arms are reaching up, there is your answer. You're looking for your just desserts. Sometimes it's the hope that hurts. Someone says it's just the way it goes.
defeated.
So, where to next?
A race! Oh, I want to go to the moon!
Oh,
well, let's go and see dinosaurs!
Robots!
Marilyn Monroe after pie!
Boys, you have to stay on topic. We're meant to be finding out about Jaguars.
I know. 1948. The Earl's Court Automotive Transport Exhibition. I've read about it in all of my magazines.
Earl's Court? Well, that should be easy. Let's go!
Time travel. Time travel. Through the past. Wow! You were going crazy. Don't have time to hang around. No, going fast. We're on earth to go. Don't even need to know. 'Cause it's time travel. Wow! Yeah, we're time travel.
Yeah, bring the rolling chassis over here.
Good man.
I think just about here. I think the engine would look quite nice right next to the car, don't you, William?
Well, you designed the engine first, and I
Thanks,
had
lads.
to design the car afterwards. Why not?
Ah, pretty impressive, William. Only 2 months to design it, and the XK120, gorgeous.
I think so.
I say, no one's supposed to be in here yet. Yeah, with the circus or something.
You're Bill Haynes. And you're William Lyons.
I am.
I've read about you in my magazines.
And who are you?
We are time travelers!
I see.
Well, we can't deny it. There's no use pretending otherwise. We are 160 brake horsepower, full throttle, straight 6 of 3, 442, cc, overhead, dual camshaft. Time travelers.
How did you know about this engine? We're only
Yes.
just about to launch it.
This is the XK engine, sir. The revolutionized Jaguar's business throughout the 1950s.
It was a success.
More
I mean,
you
it's going to be a
both
success.
dream.
He knows all about the XK engine.
What are you really doing here, and who are you working for?
Jaguar, sir.
Indirectly, we are here to design the car 65 years from now, 2015.
And we've come here to get your help.
Oh, I think the show's about to start, William.
Escort them out, please.
Oh, no, wait, sir. When you designed this beautiful XK120, you took all the innovations you'd learned from aircraft and made the fastest car in the world. And now, everyone else was still making the same old bodies with the same old cars. And Britain was living on powdered eggs and spam. And yet, despite that, you both created this incredible automobile that will capture the imagination of the world, and they'll say,
I say, this is what to look forward to. Good times, better times, really spit spot times. Grace, space, and vroom, pace. Life is not just going to be okay, it is going to be bloody marvelous.
Brilliant!
so what we'd like to know is, do you have any advice?
Yes.
Design a sports saloon. It's the backbone of the business.
But what should it look like?
It starts with a fresh idea and one simple line.
Well, I like to draw the wheels first.
That's fine, but you must connect that to the heart line of the car. All that takes is a pencil and pad. Here, take mine.
Thank you.
The best ideas in history were designed in the moment. Feel that moment.
Well said, William.
And then you get someone like him saying, can I have a lump there so I can put a brake valve on the side of the car? And you say, no, no, no. Don't sacrifice the line. Don't sacrifice the beauty.
It's all about collaboration.
This is one of Alex's drawings.
Oh, Rakesh! They're just silly ideas.
Well, it's a little futuristic. Is that a staircase?
It's an escalator.
Well, I can see one thing. You have talent.
Thank you, sir. Oh, can I give you this? It's a photo of a Jaguar from the 1960s.
A Jaguar?
Yes. It's called the E-Type. And when I saw it at age 6, I fell in love with cars. Thank you.
And I don't know what to say. Look at the aerodynamics.
Yes, it's going to be designed by Malcolm Sayer.
Malcolm Sayer? Never heard of him. We ought to look him up.
So, boys, we better get going. The clock is very much ticking. Thank you.
Where are we going?
Fasten your seatbelts. We're off to 1964!
Thank you.
Happy time traveling. And remember, effortless isn't easy.
Thank you. I think you had better give your speech, William.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Commercial Motor Transport Exhibition 1948. Life isn't going to be just okay. It's going to be bloody marvelous!
Is that the Beatles?
Oh my God! Wait, where's Ruby?
She's gone shopping.
What?
See you,
Oh
boys.
my God! Look at that Mark II saloon!
Take it easy, yeah?
Beautiful.
Sorry. Oh, guys! Guys, let's follow them! Okay.
Hey, wait!
Hey, we can make ourselves invisible. You can only do that once.
Wait!
You made that up. I know, it's just marvelous, isn't it?
Oh. Look! Hello, Ruby! Oh, you look amazing.
Very pretty!
I went shopping.
Guys, it's the E-Type. It's the one I was telling you about.
Whoa!
It's so beautiful. Look at those sensuous curves.
Yeah, it's the 1 Series 3.8-litre engine. And behind those curves is perfect geometry. A perfect radius, a perfect parabola. Perfect science!
The science of the beauty and the beauty of the science.
Yes! Speaking of beauty, ladies and gentlemen, will you please welcome one of Britain's top recording artists, Eliza Doolittle?
I get tired and upset, and I'm trying to care a little less. When I Google, I only get depressed. I was taught to touch those issues I was told. Don't worry, there's no doubt. There's always something to cry about. And when you're stuck in an angry crowd, they don't think what they say before they open their should drop it. It's a touchy subject, and I like to tiptoe around that ship going down. Your candies below pounds. So if your business is running out, it's not my business to talk about. They don't think what they say before they open their mouth. You got to pack up your troubles in your own kid bag and everything but the sea. I don't care what the people may say, what the people may say about me. Pack up your troubles, get your own green bag, don't worry about the cavalry. I don't care what the whisperers say, 'cause they whisper too loud for me. Tweet, 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 tweet. Pack up your troubles in your own kid bag and bury them beneath the sea. I don't care what the people may say, what the people may say about me. Pack up your troubles, get your own green bag, don't worry about the cavalry. I don't care what the whisperers say, 'cause they whisper too loud for me. And tweet, tweet, do. You got to learn to pack up.
Mr. Narrator, are you sure I'm not invisible?
Totally.
So why have you brought us here?
To make a point. You see, you think of this car as iconic of the 1960s. But what you've got to realize is that, like the Beatles or the Rolling Stones, Jaguar didn't just fit into the 60s. Jaguar defined the 60s. It was the 60s. And that's what you've got to do with your car. Define your times.
Of course, and then it becomes synonymous with the times.
Because at the time it was the future.
Sounding very corporate there, Ruby. Alex, you learning from this? Got any ideas? Good, good, good. I've got a little Elvis Presley leaving party to go to, but I'll be right back. You guys hang around, see if you can figure something out. I'll bring you back some donuts.
Wait, what? Where's he go?
Oh, the 60s just so damn exhilarating! Woo!
Wait! That's it! Exhilaration! That's what we need to put into our new car!
Yes! But where do we find exhilaration?
I know. David Bowie, Space Odyssey.
Tune!
For me, exhilaration is taking something apart and then finding out how it works and then putting it back together again. Hey, what? Everybody's exhilaration is different. Don't judge. What's it for you, Ruby?
It's driving in the Jag. Because I can see everyone looking and thinking, that car is amazing. I want to have that car.
You sure they were looking at the car?
All right then, Harry. How are we going to find exhilaration?
Are you serious? It's obvious, isn't it? Le Mans, 1957. It's my favorite race of all time.
I love France.
Yeah, the D-Type won all top 4 spots. We need to drive the D-Type so we know the feeling and we can put the feeling into our car.
And how are we going to do that?
Well, it's easy. I put the keys in, flick the fuel pumps, and press start to go.
You are not the most responsible person.
If you crash the car, Harry, then we're screwed.
And we don't have insurance. You could upset the space-time continuum with the butterfly effect.
The what?
In chaos theory, the butterfly effect is the sensitive dependency on initial conditions in which a small change at one place in a deterministic nonlinear system can result in large differences in a later state.
Can you just stop using these massive words and just talk to me normally?
Basically, if you do something wrong or you mess something up in the past, you could create a new ice age.
Yes, it's very risky.
Look! I might not be clever at your maths and science, or creative and clever as you, or even as pretty as you. But I know that I can drive this car. Who's with me? Thank you over there. Thank you very much, appreciate that. Who else? That'll do, that'll do.
Well, I'm convinced.
And I know that I can take us on this time travel. We don't need Mr. Man.
Okay. Rakesh, come here. Jump off. Come on. What? Come over here. Come over here. I tell you what. You run straight into that wall over there, and you tell us if you can time travel.
Okay, I'll do that. It's simple physics.
Oh, simple physics. Go on then. Rakesh.
He's actually gone.
Rakesh. So, Ruby, how are you doing?
Rakesh! Of course it didn't work. I was hiding around the corner. Look, how are we going to get you into the D-type?
We need to find a distraction.
Well, maybe I could distract them.
Yes. What were you thinking? Pit Stop Girl?
I could sing a song.
Oh, what songs do you know?
Twist and Shout, Stairway to Heaven.
Or we could all just get naked.
That is ridiculous. You cannot drive the D-type in the nude.
I could just go up and talk to the driver. How long do you need?
Literally 30 seconds.
Done.
30 seconds, is that it?
Well, yes, Harry, because the slower we are, the more chance we've got of getting caught.
Yes, but if we get caught, we can just go back in the time machine and try again.
That's the cleverest thing you have ever said.
I'm just so excited.
Right, let's practice.
Oh, I'll be the race driver.
Hello, Mr. Winning Race Driver. I thought you were marvelous. Would you mind if I tried on your helmet?
It works!
It works!
Yes!
Let's
Yes!
go!
Ah!
Guys, follow me! I know the way through the back!
Oh, you're actually useful for something.
So I wonder where those crazy kids have gone. Sneaked in the back of the time machine. How are you enjoying it so far? Thank you. There's a lot of hard work gone into this. Is this better than your normal car show? Yeah, I'll bet. Okay, let's go see where these kids are heading this time. Hello? Where were you going?
1957!
Le Monde!
Grace!
Space!
And
Vroom! Pace!
Campaign idea.
What's happening? What's all
Where
this
are we?
darkness? So dark.
We've traveled close to the fire at the Jaguar factory in 1957. It was terrible. No one was hurt, but all the cars were ruined. I was there.
This time traveling is officially freaking me out.
Oh, well, nobody asked you to come along.
Oh, you did. I was quite happy fixing my Morris
was
Minor
your
over
idea
there.
to go to Le Mans in the first place.
And now you're running on the
every
back
time.
of
big
absolute
words
Oh
of
my
stick
God,
every
every
time.
time.
And all this.
Stop
Guys,
it! Time.
Just stop it! You have to pull together.
She's right. We're going to have to pull together, just like the workers at the factory did. And they were back to 1/3 of normal production in barely 2 weeks. We're going to have to pull together to make this car. Watch this.
The Jaguar works at Coventry, home of the sports cars that have beaten the world, both on the racetrack and in the export market, prove that no disaster can get them down. They are back to a third of normal production barely 2 weeks after the £3 million fire, which pessimists believed would set them back for many months. Just to be working again is a great achievement, but it's not enough for Jaguars. They nail their colors to the mast and actually announce a new model, the 3.4 litre, the fastest four-seater saloon in the world. What an answer to the pessimists. Says Jaguar Chief Sir William Lyons, it's my workmen who really deserve any praise that's going. They've been magnificent.
So you're going to pull together for this car? And where are we going now? London! So let's go.
We arrived in Le Mans, and it was the most amazing atmosphere. I loved the speed, the noise, the grit. It was brutal, yet beautiful. The greatest test of man and machine, 24 hours. And the people loved it. You could see it in their eyes. I watched them watching cars. Their gasps, their heads swooshing with each car that raced by. You could feel their exhilaration. And at the end of the race, I looked at everyone gathered around the cars. I realized it's not just about the cars, it's about the people who love them. For me, a whole different way of seeing things. If I could just design something that fits so perfectly into their world, design something that was all about feeling. Our plan was a success. Ruby was the perfect distraction. And Harry, well, he got to drive in a D-type Jaguar. In fact, we all did. Talk about seeing things from a different perspective. The most amazing day in my life. And at the race, I got to meet one of my heroes, Norman Jewis. And he told me, whatever you do, know your aerodynamics. You see, some of the drivers had wanted to make the windscreen smaller, but he knew it would slow the D-type down. And he was right. And you know something? He's here with us tonight in the audience, and I'd like to introduce him. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please give a warm welcome to one of Jaguar's greatest test drivers, Norman Jewis. And right now, I'd like to introduce you to a fresh, new British talent. The incredibly brilliant Max Milner.
Not make sense of me. They build up a fence. I'm which they were told would believe all these people. We take sides and divide others' lives. Stereotypes will divide us in time. Oh, I'm just looking through a different lens, a different way of thinking. Oh, I'm just trying to make this world make sense instead of living in it blindly and sinking, drowning in thoughts that I'm thinking. I'm just looking through a different lens to see if there's a difference. It will rain, cause the clouds always do that. It's the same to think I'm on the wrong side, cause the ink on my skin has told you to think that. Don't you think that? We take sides and divide others' lives. Stereotypes, they will divide us in time. Different way of thinking. I'm just trying to make this world make sense instead of living in it blindly and sinking, drowning in thoughts that I'm thinking. I'm just looking through a different lens to see if there's a difference. I was trained through my whole life not to think for myself with my own mind. I didn't buy it, just ripped off the tack brass. Made a change, now I see it through my own eyes. I was trained through my whole life not to think for myself with my own mind. Didn't buy it, just ripped off the tag price. Made a change, now I see it through my own eyes. Now it's made to suffer. I said, made to suffer. I'm just looking through a different lens, a different way of thinking. I'm just trying to make this world make sense instead of living in it blindly and sinking, drowning in thoughts that I'm thinking. Now I'm just looking through a different lens to see if there's a difference. There's a difference.
So, I think we're getting close to seeing this car, aren't we? You're looking forward to seeing the car? Shall we have a show of hands? Who wants to see the car? Yeah! Woo-hoo-hoo!
Hang on. I haven't done the sketch yet, and I'm pretty sure there's a band about to come on and sing another amazing song. Would you like that? Yes, you would.
You haven't done the sketch yet, but I'm about to leave you in limbo.
Oh. Why does time travel always end in limbo?
Because you have to solve the problems yourselves.
And if we don't?
Well, it's your destiny. Failure's not an option.
Oh. What?
It can't be legal. You're the narrator.
I can take you on a journey. I can show you the pitfalls. I can show you the problems, but I can't solve them for you. Have you enjoyed the journey?
I've loved it.
And what have you learned from it?
Well, I've always thought of Jaguar for wealthy people like my mother and her friends. But now I've met these boys, they love Jaguars. They know more about them than anyone. Maybe this new car could be something for them. A bit more affordable.
I like the sound of that.
And it needs to be speedy and noisy, like what I felt in Le Mans. That's what we were told.
to put exhilaration into this car.
Definitely.
But someone like my mother, she can't drive a D-type. It needs to be safe and comfortable.
Absolutely.
Have you ever driven in India? If this car is going to sell all over the world, it needs to make very quick turns, or we're going to get a lot of squished people.
Wait. What did you just say?
What, squished? Squashed?
No, before that, the world.
Squishy.
All over the world!
Now you're on to something. Why did your mother buy her SS100?
Because she loves its curves, and she wants to feel sporty and young.
So who is this car for?
It's for people who love cars, love driving.
I'm not out to win races.
But when they drive, they feel like they can be in one.
Or maybe to show they're a winner in life.
Not by winning a gold medal, but by awarding themselves something special.
And not get squished. That's a lot of people.
Exactly. A whole new customer. That's the secret.
Oh, bloody marvellous.
And I've got it. I've been doing some mathematics.
Oh, you and your maths.
No, listen. Buyers are buying premium brand cars or economy cars, but not much in the middle. Am I right?
I don't understand.
Oh, we need to create something just at the attainable level of the premium brands.
Translation.
I mean, more affordable. That's what this new car should be.
I love it! It all sounds so exhilarating!
So guys, you take the stuff that Jaguar do so well and so believes in, and you take it to new people all over the world with the XE.
The XE?
The XE.
That's what you're going to call it.
It's very sexy.
India or China, Brazil, everywhere they will go mad for this.
Australia!
Japan!
North America.
South America!
All of the Americas!
Italy!
France! Scotland!
Mumbai!
Mumbai? Anyone here from Mumbai? You have
Come on,
Jaguars in
Mumbai.
Mumbai? You want some Jaguars?
Frankfurt!
Frankfurt! Who's here from Frankfurt? Let's hear it for Jaguar! Woo, woo, woo!
New York!
New York! Come on, there must be somebody from New York!
There's Shanghai!
Shanghai!
London!
Yes! Anyone else? Are you ready, guys? Not quite ready yet, so let's see, where else are people from? Is there anyone here from Edinburgh?
Madagascar! We love Edinburgh! You know what?
What?
I'm so excited about seeing this XE.
You're so excited.
I cannot wait.
So
now.
excited. We're so excited about this car, but first, there is a small band coming on. You might have heard about it. Well, they're only in here.
I'm predicting a riot!
Ladies and gentlemen, very shortly, one of Britain's top bands will be coming on. Until then, I want to hear somebody shout out where you're from. New York, yeah!
Shake my hand.
Glasgow, yeah! Edinburgh! It's just Glasgow and Edinburgh. I could have stayed at home and done this.
We should pose for the cameras.
Okay,
Right, are we ready?
so I believe we are ready for one of Britain's top bands, the award-winning Kaiser Chiefs.
I tell thee, walking through town is quite scary, not very sensible.
Makes you wish I was 40 again. So, that was a showstopper, but the show ain't over. If you remember, the boys were left in limbo, and girl, and they had nothing on paper. So what was going to happen? Where was it going to go? Were they going to fulfill their destiny? Or was it going to be a snog behind the modest miner and back to real life? I think we're ready to find out.
Where's the boys?
They're off looking for girls, apparently called groupies. What's wrong?
I'm scared.
Of what?
All this pressure. Designing this car, I don't think I can do it.
The only thing holding you back is thinking you can't do it. I sometimes feel pressure to be the perfect daughter, but I'm not.
Really?
I'm so happy to be away from my mother.
Yeah, she was scary.
You have no idea. You just need to stop thinking about it and think about something else. What are you thinking about now?
Come back to 1971. I want to show you my house.
What's it like?
Well, you wouldn't be very impressed because my room is a bit of a tip, a mess.
Don't you have a housekeeper?
What?
To tidy your clothes?
No, you have a housekeeper.
Several. And a chef and maids.
Doesn't your mum cook?
Mother, God, no.
But mums make the best food. And I make a pretty good spaghetti bolognese.
And your father? What does he do?
He died when I was very young.
I'm sorry. Well, I know he'd be very proud of you.
Oi-yoy! So, what's happening here? Guys, where are we?
We're back in 1935. I think I have to leave you here.
Stay with us. Come back to 1971.
Yeah, I've got a spare bedroom.
I can't. I'm only 17. But I've loved our adventure. And now you have to design this car. Harry, you're so practical and wise. Rakesh, you're so smart and technical. Alex. You have to be the one to bring this all together. I know you can do it. I only wish I could stay here to see it. Goodbye. If you're time traveling this way again, maybe you could make me spaghetti bolognese.
She's so beautiful.
And they called it puppy love. Oh! Ruby, 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 Ruby!
All right, Alex. I have the feeling of the D-type exhilaration all quantified and measured out in precise mathematical formula. This could be very useful.
And we got groupies.
You can't measure feeling. You can't put a formula to exhilaration. Now where are we?
Apparently, we are nowhere. This can happen. A well-documented scientific phenomena. After an amazing band performance, we're often left in a strange limbo. But not limbo. Something different, where an audience think, I wonder how this story turns out. But at the same time thinking, when do we get to see the car?
I know where we are. We're in Edinburgh, 1961. And that's me, and my grandfather. I remember that day we went to Ross Lee's car showroom, and they had just got the E-Type Jaguar in, and I fell in love with it.
It's so amazing. Do you think I can draw a car like that?
You keep sketching those cars the way you've been doing. Study hard, and you'll design something of your own one day.
When I'm older, I want to design a car for the future. A Jaguar.
Maybe you will one day. Alex, you can do anything you want if you just put your heart and mind to it.
Just put your heart and mind into it.
You've got a good son there. He'll be all right.
Dad?
Come along, young Alex. Your mother will be annoyed, and we don't need any trouble.
Guys, I know what we have to do. Come on.
Right. Your drawings. Let's go.
They're no use, Rakesh. They're drawings of future cars from 1971. They fly. They have wings. They're nuclear-powered. Go 500 miles an hour. One of them was powered by chocolate.
But Alex, they were brilliant.
Yeah, I like the chocolate.
They're not of the real world. Look. It's not about digging through a rucksack to find a solution or an idea. It's about reaching into yourself and finding the courage to be creative. And out of everything we've listened to and seen, making something new. This is the pencil William Lyons gave to me. And I think I'm ready. The XE.
Feel it, Alex. Just feel it.
Yeah. Remember Le Mans?
He always does the wheels first. That's it. That's it.
He's got it, man. He's got it.
Oh, Alex, it's beautiful. Oh, gorgeous.
It's even better than the chocolate one.
Yes!
Yes! You got it, man!
Yes! We did it!
welcome Jaguar Design Director Ian Callum.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Jaguar XE. So that was the story of Jaguar. What an incredible story it is. And it was told through the eyes of a budding young designer who loved Bowie and had a passion for motor cars. I wonder who that might have been based on. Anyway, you've heard tonight that great Jaguars have always been modern, they've been edgy, and they've actually defined their times. They've stirred emotions, and they've captured imaginations. And our mission today at Jaguar is still very true to those values. We want to create cars like this XE that will continue that excitement. This is a breakthrough moment for us, as this is an attainable Jaguar. The XE will take the Jaguar brand to a whole new group of customers all around the world. Customers who love driving, customers who want performance, and of course, customers who demand efficiency. This car is largely made of aluminium. It's very light, it's also very strong. It's actually the most efficient Jaguar we have ever made. But because it's a Jaguar, it has a soul. It has personality, and it will excite the senses. A dramatic shape defined by purity of line and surface. A spacious crafted interior with technology first within. And it's designed, and it's engineered, and it's made right here in Britain. Now, I'm no actor, and I'm no dancer. And certainly, I've been told often, I'm no singer. But I am someone, along with many others at Jaguar and Land Rover, who's put their heart and soul into creating what we hope to be the next great Jag. Now, thank you. I'd like to welcome back Fiona to tell us what's happening next. Thank you.
Thank you, Ian, and thank you all for coming this evening. I hope you have enjoyed our show. A little bit different for a car launch, but we wanted to put something very special on for you tonight. In a moment, we'll all move next door, where we'll be able to see the new XE up a little bit closer. And also, the show actually isn't finished, because we can hear a new song written by Emily Sandy to celebrate the new Jaguar XE. Emily is performing tonight on the River Thames, and she's going to be debuting this new song, and we plan to beam it live here into Earl's Court. But before we move next door, I think we want to invite the whole cast back on stage and show your thanks and appreciation. The cast.
Wow, what a spectacular show. That really is the only way to describe it. You've just witnessed the reveal of the all-new sports saloon from Jaguar, the Jaguar XE. Welcome back to our live webcast. The 3,000 VIP guests from around the world who are here at Earl's Court and are getting a closer look at the car. But right now, it's your turn to find out more about it. We're going to be joined by some of Jaguar's key people. Later in the evening, we'll be bringing you that exclusive live performance from Emily Sandé. And of course, we'll catch up with a celebrity or two to get their reaction to this evening's events. So do make sure that you stay with us. And of course, the team at Jaguar would love to hear what you think, both about the show and of course about the XE. You can join in the conversation on Twitter by using the hashtag FeelXE. But before all of that, let's take a look at the Jaguar XE in action. Well, that was exclusive first footage of the Jaguar XE out on the road. As you can probably hear behind me, the party is starting in here. The 3,000 VIP guests are coming out from the main auditorium here to party. Don't forget, the team at Jaguar would love to hear your reactions to it all. Use the Twitter hashtag #FeelXE to let us know what you think. Now, one of the key parts to the XE story is its engineering, and I'm joined now by the man who headed up the team responsible for it, Kevin Stride. Kevin, what did you make of that show?
Oh, what a fabulous way to launch a car, Ginny. That was absolutely so special for all of us. I'm still shaking with the excitement, actually, and I'm going to get even more exciting.
Did you have a favourite moment?
It had to be when I saw the car coming through the air on the helicopter and seeing it revealed at the end. The whole show was great, but that's meant so much to us. It's our heart and souls in that car.
Yeah, seeing that car travel through London, it gives a whole new meaning to the phrase painting the town red, really, doesn't it?
Yes, indeed it does.
Now, I know there's been a big focus on this amazing event here tonight, but for you, this has been a long time coming, hasn't it? There's been an awful lot of work to get to this point.
Absolutely. It's been 4 or 5 years for many people. There's a very large team behind it, and we started with the new architecture and now this fantastic new car.
Now, I know that a lot of people out there watching will want to know more about the car itself. And the last time you and I spoke, we were talking about some all-new aluminium architecture that Jaguar had just revealed. And this is the first car to be based on that, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It's really exciting it's done so. And it's really allowed us to go and get the benefits of that and get the most efficient Jaguar ever. At 75 miles per gallon, that's 99 grams of CO2 in a performance car.
So does that mean that if you were travelling into central London in a Jaguar XE, you wouldn't have to pay the congestion charge?
I think you're right, Ginny, and I think in the UK you wouldn't have to pay road tax either.
So that's got to be good news for people's pockets, hasn't it? Now, there's a lot more technology to the car than that. Can you talk us through some of the key points?
Sure. I mean, the XE launches our new Ingenium engine range, so that's really key to getting all the efficiency I talked about. It's a state-of-the-art engine designed by us in the UK and manufactured in the UK. We've also got a brand new infotainment system. It's very fast, intuitive. It also allows you to use apps from your smartphone directly on the touchscreen in the car. It's got a laser-guided head-up display, and it's also got all the safety features to support that for a relaxing, safe and fun drive.
Okay, now I can't let you go without talking to you about the team behind this. We're going to be talking to some of the key people throughout this live webcast, but there's an awful lot more to this car than just the ones here tonight.
Of course there is, and there's over 1,000 people working full-time on the XE to create and deliver this fabulous product. They've put their hearts and their souls, a very talented team, and I'd like to thank every single one of them, and I know they're watching tonight, and they're having just as exciting time as all of us.
Now, just before I let you go, every Jaguar has to be a driver's car, doesn't it? Will the XE be one of those?
Of course it will, Ginny. And we've got all the technology we need to do that, and we've chosen that very well, including our integral link rear suspension, so we can get the precision, the F-type learning, get that driver's car in there, and comfort.
Well, Kevin, congratulations to you and your team. Thanks for taking the time to talk to us this evening. Well, later in the show, I'll be joined by Jaguar's design director, Ian Callan. But first, as you've just heard, Jaguar are promising that the XE will be a true driver's car. So let's find out more about its ride and handling.
At Jaguar, we have always set the standard for true driver's cars. Decades ago, we brought the world the first sports saloons, with icons like the Mark II. Now we're raising the bar once more, with a new saloon car like no other, the Jaguar XE. A true driver's car feels connected to the road, and the XE has been engineered with the most sophisticated suspension and steering systems to guarantee that it will respond with agility and perform with dynamism. The rear suspension is perhaps the jewel in the crown of the Jaguar XE's dynamic package. The integral link system is a class-leading premium design, made from incredibly strong yet light aluminium components that are normally only found on more expensive cars. They deliver the stiffness needed for precise handling, and at the same time, the compliance needed for a high-quality ride. We've set the bar high for the XE, and that's why at the front we've used a double wishbone setup with the same configuration as our acclaimed F-Type sports car. It also matches our flagship XFR sports saloon for stiffness. Taut and agile, we've made every aspect of the drive the best it could be. So whether on a motorway or a mountain pass, the XE offers precise, intuitive, class-leading handling. Like every great Jaguar, the XE delivers what we call the 50-metre feel, which simply means that the car communicates its character within the first few seconds of driving. To do that, you need great steering feel, and the XE will be the first Jaguar to feature our new advanced electric power-assisted steering. This system delivers far greater breadth of capability than a traditional hydraulic setup. And with our latest generation software, Jaguar engineers have exploited this to the full. XE is taut, responsive and connected with immediate on-center response, followed by improved mid-corner weighting. Agile and precise, yet outstandingly refined, Jaguar XE sets new standards for ride, handling and steering. It will be the driver's car.
Well, I hope you're enjoying this evening's event live from London's Earls Court. Don't forget to let the team at Jaguar know what you think. You can join in the conversation on Twitter by using the hashtag FeelXE. Joined now by Phil Popham, Jaguar's Group Marketing Director. Well, Phil, that really does give a whole new meaning to the phrase, paint the town red, doesn't it? I just said the same thing to Kevin, but it really does.
It is a massive statement to have a show here for a really celebration of Jaguar's history, its present, its future. 3,000 people, but live streamed all over the world. It's made a real statement tonight that Jaguar is here.
And does the XE need to make that statement to the world, do you believe?
It's a really important car for us. It's taken us into a new segment, more affordable, more accessible, going to be far more relevant to far more people. It's got a huge job to do for the brand, and making sure that we get the massive coverage all around the world as a result of this event is really important.
Now, when I spoke to you earlier, you were just reminiscing about the many times you've been in this building over the years.
Yeah, it's great to be able to come to an iconic place like Earls Court. It's got a long history with the British motor industry, a long history with Jaguar. We've launched through the British motor shows no less than 14 Jaguars here since 1935. So to be able to come and bring our latest edition here and do it in such style, I think has been fantastic.
Now, this car has had a huge impact on Jaguar's growth, hasn't it?
Yes, it will do. It takes us into a new segment, it takes us into the corporate sales, fleet sales segment, a cheaper car, a smaller car. It will attract so many more people to our brand, which is really important as we grow all over the world. It's going to sell in over 140 countries.
Can you talk about some of the key technologies on this car? Because it's got some quite exciting kit on it, hasn't it?
It is. Everything that you'd expect to be on a Jaguar. Some real cool technology inside the car, connected technology so a person can actually use their apps off their smartphone on the 8-inch screen. It's got 4G hi-fi hotspot, so a lot of people can use it in the car. Safety technology as well, such as head-up display, stereo camera technology, accident avoidance. It's just full of new technology you'd want in a small package.
It's sometimes quite hard to get the reaction to a live show when you're not actually in the auditorium. What was it like in there this evening? What was the audience like?
It was rocking in there by the end. I mean, some great bands like Kaiser Chiefs really got everyone going. But the star of the show was the XE. To Ian Callum to come on at the end and introduce that car, but in such a creative way. It was fun. It was a real proud moment to actually be a marketing guy watching that presentation in there.
And what are you hoping that people will think seeing the XE for the first time?
The car speaks for itself. It looks great when people drive it. It drives great. It's a new Jaguar. It's full of technology. It's a brand new platform. It's a start of more vehicles to come off that platform. And I think we've made a real statement here that Jaguar is big player globally, and we're going to go from strength to strength.
Brilliant. Thanks so much for taking the time to talk to us, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, don't forget that we've got an exclusive live performance from Emily Sunday coming up later in the evening. She's written a song all about the XE. But first of all, let's get some reaction from the heart of the action. Here's Laura.
Thanks, Ginny. Thank you, thank you. What a way to launch a car. Let's get some reaction. I've got Phil McNamara from Car Magazine. How are you?
I'm very good, Laura.
What a show. I don't go to a lot of car launches. You do. Have you ever seen anything like that before?
I have not seen anything like that before. This was a car launch where we went through Jaguar's past. We're going up to its future in the XE. It was like Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure meets Cameron McIntosh and Andrew Lloyd Webber meets an episode of Fifth Gear TV show.
And all in awe of this amazing new car. I want to get your reaction to the Jaguar XE. What do you think of it?
I think it's going to be a really strong contender. The German rivals are really, really strong, but this is packed with technology, this car. It's a beautiful design. We've got box-fresh engines coming from the great British car industry, loads of innovation. So anyone who says the British car industry is dead is wrong by a very long shot.
It's definitely not at all. Well, thank you for talking to us. It is indeed a true driver's car, as they have said. True driver's car?
Should be. Great sporting suspension, very stiff car because it's made from aluminium, and Jaguar has a lot of form in making great drivers' cars.
Well, thank you very much, Phil. Let's go over to Ginny now, who's with the main man himself, responsible for the car, Ian Callum. Ginny, over to you.
Thanks, Laura. Yes, as Laura's just said, Ian Callum has hot-footed it over here to join me. Ian, congratulations. How are you feeling?
Thank you. I'm so excited. My heart's still thumping. That was just tremendous. The most wonderful feelings I've ever had. It really was great.
Do you think that the show did justice to the car? Did it need a big spectacle like that?
The car needed a spectacle, and I think it took that whole story of Jaguar to a whole other level. And you know, it's just a tremendous feeling for people to start to understand it through the story of a little boy, which is another story in itself, but hugely moving, caught the imagination, and to have the acts that we had on stage playing what they did, you'd never get that in a car launch anywhere in the world except Jaguar.
Now, I know you're very active on Twitter. Have you had a chance to see what's happening on Twitter, what they're saying?
My Twitter account has gone absolutely berserk. I'm going to have to spend all night looking through it and thank people for their comments, but I've got about 150 there to read, literally.
You can have a late night. I think you might be having a late night without looking at Twitter there, don't you? With this car, you really started with a blank piece of paper. It was an all-new car, all-new platform for you to work on. How was that for you? How was that experience?
It's a wonderful feeling to be able to start from scratch because it gives you an opportunity to really try different things and create the perfect car. And there are no excuses, of course. No excuse you can't do something because of this. This car, no excuses. We built exactly the car we wanted to build. And you know what? Everybody involved, the passion they had, and I have to thank them from the bottom of my heart. The passion everybody had for this car was tremendous. And I'm so glad now to see it come to fruition because it's just an amazing machine.
Yeah, let's just talk for a second about the car, because cars in this corner of the market, they have to be a lot of things to a lot of people, don't they? Can the XE deliver on that?
Yes, you know, we had to be quite pragmatic about this. This car has to work for people, a whole eclectic mix of people as well, not just, you know, stylish individuals or couples or families. Everybody will want to drive a car like this. But on the other hand, it's still a Jaguar. It still has to be stylish, it still has to look romantic, it still has to look special. And to fit that within the boundaries of a pragmatic car in this class is hugely difficult. But I think the team have pulled off something very, very special here. And it is unique, but it will still meet the demands of a car in this segment, which you say is hugely demanding. It's a fine line, but we're right down the middle of it.
Ian, you talk about the Jaguar range as a family, so how was XE influenced by the other members of that family?
Well, I wanted to be very much part of that family. You know, the last few years we've been recreating the whole Jaguar brand with a new look and a new design philosophy, a modern design philosophy that it deserves. And we've created this car around that same design philosophy, so it's very much part of the family. But here's the really strange bit. This is a car people will see most of in the next few years. It won't be XF next year. This is a car that's going to fill the world with a Jaguar name. And that's why I had to continue with the family look that we've got today. And it is very much part of the family, and it will be the mainstay of the family now.
And just one final thing for you, actually. We're talking about this as your new baby. We've had news of one baby today, and this is Jaguar's new baby. But actually, this kind of car isn't really new for Jaguar, is it?
This kind of car is, it's just a very, very special car. And
but I mean, in the fact that you've been in this market before, long way back in your heritage.
Yes, we have. We've done it before, and perhaps it wasn't as exciting as this one. I think this time we've got something which is very magical and very different and very much of today. We said in the speeches that we said there that the Jaguar really determined the generation it was part of. This car is going to do that. There's no retrospective in this car. It's brand new, it's modern, it's edgy, it's of today. That's the difference.
Ian, thanks so much for taking the time to join us. I know you've got a lot of people to talk to and a lot of Twitters to check.
I do, I've got a lot to do. Thank you.
Ian, thanks ever so much. Well, it's almost time for the action here at Earls Court to come to a close. But before we begin the countdown to that exclusive live performance from Emily Sunday, here's Laura.
Thank you very much, Ginny. Well, what a spectacular show. I mean, we had rock legends, we've had sportsmen, we've had actors, we've had fashion heroes, and I can tell you the reveal has been made. We have seen the spectacular Jaguar XE, but the party right here at Earls Court is just beginning. So I think it's only right for me to get involved in that party. And right now, I'm going to leave you in the very capable hands of Ginny Buckley. So from me, Laura Whitmore, I'll see you. Good night.
Thanks very much, Laura. Well, sadly, that is all we've got time for from the global reveal of the new Jaguar XE, live from London's Earls Court. Now, don't forget to let the team at Jaguar know your reactions with the Twitter hashtag #FeelXE. I'd like to say a huge thank you to all the guests who've joined us this evening, and of course to you for joining us online. Do make sure that you stay tuned for that exclusive performance from Emily Sunday. It's coming up very soon right here on Jaguar.com, and it features an exclusive track designed, written for the XE itself. We'll see you back here for that in just a few minutes' time. Hello and welcome back to this live global webcast from Jaguar. Earlier this evening we witnessed the spectacular reveal of the all-new sports saloon, the Jaguar XE. And as if the star-studded performance here at London's iconic Earls Court wasn't enough, we've got an exclusive live performance from Emily Sunday. Here she is, coming to you from a secret location in London, performing tracks that include a world exclusive, a song inspired by this new addition to the Jaguar family. It's time for me to say goodbye from Earls Court and hand you over to Emily Sanding.
Hey, I am full of life. Yes, I am full of wonder. Oh, 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 I ain't falling under. Oh, 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 I am full of wonder. Though I feed my head, the world's upon our shoulders. Ain't no way we gon' break, 'cause we are full of wonder. Oh, 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 we ain't falling under. Oh, 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 we are full of wonder. This life is contagious. Go tell your neighbors, just reach out and pass it on. Ooh yeah, this light is contagious. Go tell your neighbors, just reach out and pass it on. Ooh yeah, this light is contagious. Go tell your neighbors, just reach out and pass it on. Ooh yeah, this light is contagious. Go tell your neighbors, just reach out and pass it on. Ooh yeah, yeah. Oh, 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 we ain't falling under. Oh, 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 we are full of wonder. When everything feels wrong and darkness falls upon ya, just try sing along. This is a message from Cabana. If your heart turns blue, yeah, I want you to remember that this song is for you, yeah, and you are full of wonder. Hey, oh, 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 we ain't falling under. Oh, 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 we are full of wonder. Hey, oh, we ain't falling under. We are full of wonder. Hey, 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 oh, 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 we ain't falling under. Oh, we are full of wonder. Hey, thank you. Thank you very much. This next song is one of my favorites. It's called My Kind of Love. And to sing it here is very special. That's when you feel. Oh, that's when you feel. Oh, that's when you feel my kind of love. can't buy your love. Don't even wanna try. Sometimes the truth won't make you happy. So I'm not gonna lie. But don't ever question if my heart beats only for you. See, it beats only for you. I know I'm far from perfect, nothing like your entourage. I can't grant you any wishes, I won't promise you the stars. But don't ever question if my heart beats only for you, 'cause it beats only for you. So when you're giving up, when no matter what you do, it's never good enough. Or when you never thought that it could ever get this tough, that's when you feel my kind of love. And when you're crying out, when you're falling and can't pick your head beyond the ground, when the friends you thought you had haven't stuck around, that's when you feel my kind of love. You won't see me at the parties. I guess I'm just no fun. I won't be turning up the radio singing "Baby, you're the one." But don't ever question if my heart beats only for you. See, it beats only for you. I know sometimes I get angry and I say what I don't mean. I know I keep my heart protected far away from my sleep. But don't ever question if my heart beats only for you, 'cause it beats only for you. See, when you're giving up, or when no matter what you do, it's never good enough. Or when you never thought that it could ever get this tough, that's when you feel my kind of love. And when you're crying out, when you're falling and can't pick your head beyond the ground, or when the friends you thought you had haven't stuck around, that's when you feel my kind of love. Oh, that's when you feel. That's when you feel. Oh, that's when you feel in my kind of love. Said that's when you feel. Hey, that's when you feel. Oh, that's when you feel. Yeah, my kind of love. 'Cause when you're giving up, when no matter what you do, it's never good enough. Or when you never thought that it could ever get this tough, that's when you feel my kind of love. And when you're crying out, when you're falling and can't pick your head beyond the ground, or when the friends you thought you had haven't stuck around, that's when you feel my kind of love. And when you're giving up, or when no matter what you do, it's never good enough. Or when you never thought that it could ever get this tough, that's when you feel my kind of love. That's when you're crying out, when you're falling and can't pick your head beyond the ground, or when the friends you thought you had haven't stuck around. Thank you. Okay. We're gonna slow things down now with a song called Clown. And here we go. Piano down. I guess it's funny from where you're standing. 'Cause from over here I miss the joke. Clear the way for my crash landing. I've done it again. Another number for your nose. I'd be smiling if I wasn't so desperate. I'd be patient if I had the time. I would stop and answer all of your questions as soon as I find out how I can move from the back of the line. I'll be your clown behind the glass. Go ahead and laugh, 'cause it's funny. I would too if I saw me. I'll be your clown on your favorite channel. My life's a circus, circus, round in circles. I'm selling out tonight. I'd be less angry if it was my decision. And the money was just rolling in. If I had more than my ambition, I'll have time for please. I'll have time for thank you as soon as I win. Yeah, I'll be your clown behind the glass. Go ahead and laugh, 'cause it's funny. I would too if I saw me. I'll be your clown on your favorite channel. And my life's a circus, circus, round in circles. I'm selling out tonight. From a distance, my choice is simple. And from a distance, I can entertain. So you can see me. I put makeup on my face, but there's no way you can feel from so far away. Oh. So I'll be your clown behind the glass. Go ahead and laugh, 'cause it's funny. I would too if I saw me. I'll be your clown on your favorite channel. And my life's a circus, circus, round in circles. I'm selling out tonight. This next song is brand new, and I wanted to play it tonight. It'll be on the next album, and it's called Sweet Architect. Oh, sweet architect, my bones are heavy and my soul's a mess. come find my address and build me up, build me up. See, we got deep love, but it's a deeper ocean. Dear God, help us keep floating. See, some choke and some panic. See, some got a boat, but most haven't. Oh, dear heaven, you know we're trying to make it, but dear heaven, you know it's complicated. Got deep love, but it's a deeper ocean. We got deep love, but oh, sweet architect, my bones are heavy and my soul's a mess. Yeah, come find my address and build me up, build me up. Oh, sweet architect, I've been lonely since the day you left. Hey, come find my address and build me up, build me up. Hey, we're still here and we're still breathing, knee deep in a deep needing. Some sad, but some damage. See, some got a heart, but some savage. Oh, dear heaven, we hope you're up to something. 'Cause dear heaven, this just can't be for nothing. We're still here and we're still breathing, so we're still here. Oh, sweet architect, my bones are heavy and my soul's a mess. Hey, come find my address and build me up, build me up. Yeah, oh, sweet architect, I've been lonely since the day you left. Hey, come find my address and build me up, build me up. 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 Yeah, oh, sweet architect, my bones are heavy and my soul's a mess. Hey, come find my address and build me up, build me up. Yeah, oh, sweet architect, I've been lonely since the day you left. Hey, come find my address and build me up, build me up. 'Cause we got deep love, but it's a deeper ocean. Dear God, help us keep floating. It's some choke and some panic. See, some got a boat, but most haven't. Oh, dear heaven, you know we're trying to make it, but dear heaven, you know it's complicated. Got deep love, but it's a deeper ocean. We got deep love. Thank you. You've got the words to change a nation, but you're biting your tongue. You've spent a lifetime stuck in silence, afraid that you'll say something wrong. If no one ever hears it, how we gonna learn your song? So come on, come on, come on, come on. You've got a heart as loud as lights, so why let your be tamed. Maybe we're a little different. There's no need to be ashamed. You got the light to fight the shadows, so stop hiding it away. Come on, come on. I wanna sing, I wanna shout, I wanna scream till the words dry out. So put it in all of the papers. I'm not afraid. They can read all about it. Read all about it. Oh, 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 oh. Yes, we're all wonderful, wonderful people. So when did we all get so fearful? And now we're finally finding our voices. So take a chance, come help me sing this. Yes, we're all wonderful, wonderful people. So when did we all get so fearful? And now we're finally finding our voices. So take a chance, come help me sing this. Hey, I wanna sing, yeah, I wanna shout, yeah, I wanna scream till the words dry out. So put it in all of the pages. I'm not afraid. They can read all about it, read all about it. Sing, yeah, I wanna shout, yeah, I wanna scream till the words dry out. Put it in all of the pages. I'm not afraid. They can read all about it, read all about it. Oh, 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 I wanna shout, I wanna scream till the words dry out. So put it in all of the papers. I'm not afraid. They can read all about it, read all about it. Oh. Thank you. This next song was the first song I released. It's a song called Heaven. I'd usually dance a little bit more, but tonight I'm in a ball gown, so we'll see how far I get. I really hope you're enjoying the music, and thank you, Jaguar, for this experience, and being able to perform here tonight is a real privilege, so thank you very much for having me. This song is Heaven. Will you recognize me in the flashing light? I try to keep my heart clean, but I can't get it right. Will you recognize me when I'm lying on my bed? If something's gone inside me and I can't get it back. Always Thank you so much. I hope you've had a good evening. And thank you again for having me. This last song is called Next to Me. Thank you so much. You'll find him drinking under tables, rolling dice or staying out till 3. You'll never find him being unfaithful. You'll find him next to me. You'll find him trying to chase the devil for money, fame, power, out of greed. No, you won't ever find him where the rest go. No, you will find him, you'll find him next to me. Next to me. Ooh, ooh. Next to me. Ooh, ooh. Next to me. Ooh, ooh. You will find him, you'll find him next to me. When the money's spent and all my friends are vanished, I can't seem to find no help or love for free. Yeah, I know there's no need for me to panic, 'cause I'll find him next to me. When the skies are gray and all the doors are closing, and the rising pressure makes it hard to breathe. When all I need is air to stop the tears from falling, I will find him, I'll find him next to me. Yeah, next to me. Ooh, next to me. Ooh, next to me. Ooh, I will find him, I'll find him next to me. When the end is coming, buildings falling down fast. Yeah, when we spoil the land and ride up all the seas. When everyone has lost their heads around us, I will find him, I'll find him next to me. Yeah, next to me. Ooh, next to me. Ooh, next to me. Ooh, I will find him, I'll find him next to me. Yeah, next to me. Ooh, next to me. Ooh, next to me. I will find him, I'll find him next to me. Make some noise for Wayne on guitar. Gavin on keys. James on bass. John on drums. Becky and Aaron.